The headlines of continues. The ceremony in celebration of the 110th birth anniversary of comrade Huỳnh Tấn Phát, February 15, 1913, 2023. Leaders of Cần Thơ City check the construction progress of the first phase of Châu Đốc-Cần Thơ-Sóc Trăng expressway. The Bank for Social Policies organized a national online conference to publicize the disbursement of credit policies in conformity with Governmental Resolution number 11 NQCP in 2023. Hello, it's good to see you back here in this edition of Continuous and Top News today. On February 15th afternoon, in Bến Tre Province, the Executive Board of Vietnam Communist Party, the National Assembly, the State President, the Government of the Socialist Republic of Vietnam, Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee solemnly held the 110th birth anniversary of comrade Huỳnh Tấn Phát, February 15, 1913, February 15, 2023. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính, Standing Deputy Chairman of the National Assembly Trần Thanh, Director of Ho Chi Minh National Academy of Politics, Cam Chairman of the Central Theoretical Council Nguyễn Xuân Thắng, and former leaders of the party in the state came for attendance. Comrade Huỳnh Tấn Phát was born on February 15, 1913 in Tân Hưng Village, today Châu Hưng Khmer, Bình Đại Township, Bến Tre Province. He was the former chairman of the Provisional Revolutionary Government of South Vietnam during the Vietnam War. After unification, he became Deputy Prime Minister before serving as Vice President of Vietnam until his death. Delivering a speech at the ceremony, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính emphasized that Comrade Huỳnh Tấn Phát is a talented leader of the party, the state, and the revolution of Vietnam. The Prime Minister asserted that the life, course, and noble revolutionary moral example of Comrade Huỳnh Tấn Phát left a legacy on choices of ideals of life and paths of revolution. There are also lessons on consistency and faith in the fatherland and people. These superior qualifications are always bright examples for generations of Vietnamese people, especially young generations, to follow. Earlier, also on the mission trip in Bến Tre Province, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính came to inspect the construction progress of Rạch Miễu Thiếu Bridge, a major traffic work in the Mekong region.
The Prime Minister felt a little worried about the site clearance stage, which is still lag behind schedule due to the double increase in compensation costs. He directed the Transport Ministry to be in charge of solving the clearance problem in an attempt to complete the construction of Rạch Miễu Thiếu Bridge in October 2025, 6 months earlier than scheduled. Then, the Prime Minister and the mission group inspected the coastal routes along Bến Tre Province on a jet plan to make a survey on the coastal road that connect Bến Tre with Tiền Giang and Trà Vinh and runs along three large rivers of Tiền, Hàm Luông, and Cổ Chiên. This will create an important belt road for the sea economy in the northeastern Mekong sub-region. The road will be 53 km in length and has a total investment capital of more than 28,500 billion Vietnam dong. The road will not only connect regional localities but also plays an important role in the development of the three provinces and region as a whole.
On to the news. On February 16th morning, Party Central Member cum Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee cum Head of Cần Thơ City's National Assembly Delegation Lê Quang Mạnh chaired a meeting with Cần Thơ City's Management Board of Construction Investment Projects and consulting units, leaders of Vĩnh Thạnh, Cờ Đỏ, and Thời to check the construction progress of the first phase of Châu Đốc-Cần Thơ-Sóc Trăng expressway. Châu Đốc-Cần Thơ-Sóc Trăng Expressway project is part of the East North-South Expressway project with a length of 188 kilometers running through An Giang, Cần Thơ, Hậu Giang, and Sóc Trăng and has a total investment capital of roughly 44,700 billion Vietnam dong. The expressway runs through over 37 kilometers of Cần Thơ City at an investment level of nearly 10 trillion Vietnam dong, in which the construction cost is nearly 7 trillion Vietnam dong, compensation costs around 1,800 billion Vietnam dong, and other costs. The Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee suggested the candidates pay special attention to the tasks of revoking land and offering support for resettlement. Any problems encountered in the execution progress must be solved within the power and reported to city leaders for resolution.
In service of verifying the Bill on Management and Protection of National Defensive and Military Zones, on February 15 afternoon, the Mission Group of National Assembly, National Defense and Security Commission, at the head of Lieutenant General Thành, had a fact-finding trip at the Arsenal of Cần Thơ City's military headquarters, situated in Chương commune, formed in suburban district. In the past time, local authority and units, soldiers on duty at the arsenal have been in charge of managing the arsenal. The fact-finding trip serves as the base for the mission group to work with leaders of the city in the relevant departments and sectors and to verify the bill on managing and protecting defensive and military works.
On February 15th afternoon, the Bank for Social Policies organized the nationwide online conference to publicize the disbursement of credit policies in conformity with Governmental Resolution No. 11 NQCP in 2023. More than 1 year after implementing National Assembly Resolution No. 43 and Governmental Resolution No. 11 on the recovery and development of social economy, the Bank for Social Policies has actively and proactively combined with central and local ministries and departments to organize the implementation of the resolutions. Resultantly, loan programs in line with Resolution No. 11 get a debit balance growth of 16 trillion 24 billion Vietnam dong, representing 84.3% of the plan set in 2022. In 2023, implementing Resolution No. 11, 22 trillion 770 billion Vietnam dong is planned to be additionally disbursed. Accordingly, the Bank for Social Policies will devise various solutions to meet the requirement for loan sources and the right borrowers. Cần Thơ City's Education and Training Department on February 15th afternoon organized the conference to review the performance of tasks in the first semester and outline tasks for the second semester of 2022-2023 school year.
In the first semester, the city educational sector actively built up and publicized the implementation of tasks in the school year. As of now, 340 out of 447 schools in the city have been recognized as a national standard, representing over 76%. The whole sector as a staff of 14,480 employees at all educational levels. However, there is still a gap between urban and rural areas in the quality of education, areas of classrooms. In the second semester, the educational sector of Cần Thơ City continues publicizing the plan for 2022-2023 school year in line with the real situation.
Sources from Cần Thơ City's Taxation Department said the program entitled Lucky Invoice in 2023 will be periodically organized 4 times a year. 17 lucky invoices will be chosen each type, with 1 first, 3 second, 5 third, and 8 encouragement awards at a total value of 80 million Vietnam dong. Specifically, the first award is valued at 15 million Vietnam dong, second award at 8 million Vietnam dong each, third award 5 million Vietnam dong each, encouragement award at 2 million Vietnam dong each. Awards are received within 30 days from the date of proclaiming awards and will be invalid beyond the duration of 30 days. Participants of the program are those who pay their invoices in electronic form with tax codes and full identity information of buyers. Each electronic invoice has only one type of participating in the program. And last but not least, we have the updated weather forecast. The updated weather forecast also wrapped up this edition of Kênh News. If you want to watch again in its bulletin, please visit our website kênh.tv.vn. And now thanks for being with us. Goodbye and see you next time.